We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to break the defense.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Take off.
Here's Travis. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down. Travis. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
And he's tackled for a short gain. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Titans will get set to take over. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the handoff. He cuts it back right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance. Everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
The give here on 2nd. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Bring it. Set. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Hit made by Josh Uche. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last 19. Go.
From the 39. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Reload. Reload.
They go right back to Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Trap 60. Stop below 18. Ready?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
70 Timberwood. Check out.
From the gun, it's Hall. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready?
Travis looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Let's go now.
Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone.
18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. That play gains 6. It's going to be 4th and 2.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Shut up.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's got it. That's a layup for it, but touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 on the play. Doesn't help a ton because they're still left with 3rd and 15.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've defenders in front of him. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Travis to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one complete to Turner. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hall running between the tackles. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Throwing here, Travis. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another carry for him. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good return here of 19 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Roll, go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Travis setting up to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That puts us at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Jets with a 4th and 2. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try it.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
19 target, 19 target. 18 back, 18 back. 60 back.
They go play action on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He finds space into the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Ready?
Travis bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the fifth row.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll run now on second down. And this one doesn't go far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Set. And up.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Go. Ready.
2nd and 13. Hall there to haul it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Set, go.
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 bicep. 60 bicep. Back at 60. 70
Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
The give here on second. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on first. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. We've got a screen to the running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now the field goal unit runs on for its 2nd try tonight. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Reload, reload. Set go.
A give left side for Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Shot alert, shot alert. Go street.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Seven Pirates.
This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Tick, tick, tick. Tick-tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Hup.
From the gun on third down. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Set. Go.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
Now Travis. Brought in right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Titans' 34-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw, Travis. Dumps it off to his running back. Jukes one defender, and he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
19 Tiger. Take go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he doesn't find the lane on this one. The defense meeting him at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Tight.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Ready.
Here's Travis. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 19 Lion. Come 19. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Alert! Alert!
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. Is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels, 60 Rebels.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on first. On the move, headed right. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way. And
he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hiking 18. Ready.
They start the drive with Hall. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Set, go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Pushing it up past the 30. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Hall running between the tackles. And this is a nice gain. It stopped at the 47. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Hall once more. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Running it after the penalty. Along the sideline past midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Coming right is Hall. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set up. Set, go. Ready.
This is Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Titans will have a first down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. Has it at the 7. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Looking to throw it. Stays upright. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. To throw. Rolling out to his left. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. So the win goes to the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.